Welcome back to the Philomath channel, where timeless wisdom meets conscious living, and knowledge becomes inner transformation. In today's video, we are diving into chapters 4 through 6 of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. These chapters guide us deeper into understanding how the subconscious mind works, how belief shapes reality, how thoughts become experiences, and how faith, repetition, and emotional acceptance unlock the creative power within us. This is not just theory. This is practical wisdom, meant to be practiced, felt, and lived. As you listen, allow the ideas to settle. Let understanding replace doubt. Let awareness replace fear. Because the mind you train today creates the life you experience tomorrow. Let us begin, learners. Chapter 4, Mental Healings in Ancient Times. In this chapter, Joseph Murphy takes us back through history to reveal something powerful and often forgotten. The healing power of the mind is not new. It has been known, practiced, and trusted for thousands of years. Healing did not begin with modern medicine. Long before laboratories, long before machines and prescriptions, people healed through belief. Ancient civilizations understood that the mind and body are deeply connected. They may not have used modern language, but they understood a universal truth. What the mind accepts, the body expresses. The power of belief in ancient healing. In ancient temples, people came seeking relief from pain and disease. The methods were different. Rituals, symbols, prayers, sacred words. But the principle was the same. These practices worked because they impressed belief upon the subconscious mind. Healing followed belief. The subconscious responds to meaning, not method. Joseph Murphy explains that it was never the ritual itself that healed. It was the meaning behind it. When a person truly believed they were being healed, their subconscious accepted the idea and directed the body accordingly. The subconscious mind does not judge. It does not argue. It accepts what is impressed upon it. Faith as a mental attitude. Faith is not blind belief. Faith is a mental attitude, a deep inner knowing. Ancient healers understood this. They created environments that encouraged trust, calm, and expectation. When fear was removed and belief was established, healing could occur. Different forms, same principle. Across cultures and religions, the forms changed, but the principle remained constant. Some used chants. Some used symbols. Some used sacred objects. Yet all healing worked the same way, through the subconscious mind. This shows us something important. Healing power is universal. Why suggestion is so powerful? Suggestion is the language of the subconscious mind. Ancient healers used suggestion to guide belief. Words spoken with authority, symbols filled with meaning, and repetition all worked together to impress healing ideas upon the mind. The placebo effect explained what modern science calls the placebo effect is simply proof of subconscious action. When a person believes they are receiving help, the body responds. This is not imagination. It is mental law. The mind is the real healer. Joseph Murphy emphasizes that no external force heals you. The body heals itself. When the subconscious mind is given the right instruction, Doctors, treatments, and medicines assist the process. But the true healing power comes from within. What we learn in this chapter. Learners, from chapter 4 we understand that healing has always been mental and spiritual. Belief activates the subconscious mind. Faith is inner acceptance, not effort. Suggestion shapes physical outcomes. The body follows the mind's direction. This chapter reminds us that we are not powerless beings. We are participants in our own healing. How we practice the teachings of chapter 4. Now learners, let us apply this wisdom. Cultivate calm belief. Replace fear with trust. Speak words of health and harmony. When you think of your body, think of it as intelligent, responsive, and cooperative. Repeat thoughts of wholeness. Feel gratitude for health. Even before results appear. You are not fighting your body. Your body is not your enemy. It listens. It responds. It follows direction. Give it the right mental instructions. Chapter 5, Mental Healings in Modern Times. In Chapter 4, we explored how ancient civilizations used belief and faith to activate the healing power of the subconscious mind. Now, in Chapter 5, Joseph Murphy brings this truth into the modern world. He shows us that mental healing did not disappear with science. It evolved. The mind has not changed with time. Technology has advanced. Medicine has improved. But the human mind remains the same. The subconscious mind today responds exactly as it did centuries ago. It accepts ideas impressed upon it and works to express them through the body and circumstances. Modern healing still uses belief. Joseph Murphy explains that many modern healings occur not because of medicine alone, but because of belief. When a person believes, they are being helped. The subconscious mind accepts the idea and activates the body's natural intelligence. This is not magic. It is mental law. Doctors and the subconscious mind. Modern doctors often succeed because they inspire confidence. Their words, tone, and authority create a powerful suggestion. When the patient feels safe, hopeful, and trusting, the subconscious mind opens to healing. The treatment supports the process, but belief directs it. Why some treatments work better than others? Two people can receive the same treatment and experience different results. The difference is not the medicine. It is the mind. The subconscious responds to expectation, feeling, and acceptance. What you believe deeply, you experience consistently. Faith is not religious, it is psychological. Faith is not limited to religion. Faith is a state of mind that accepts an idea as true. When the subconscious mind accepts an idea, it begins to act upon it automatically. Doubt delays results. Acceptance accelerates them. The role of suggestion in healing. Suggestion is the bridge between conscious thought and subconscious action. Words spoken repeatedly, especially with emotion, sink into the subconscious mind. This is why affirmations, prayer, and visualization are powerful when practiced correctly. Emotion is the key. The subconscious mind responds to feeling, not logic. A calm, confident feeling of health is more powerful than forced positive thinking. Relaxation allows suggestion to penetrate deeply. Mental healing is always self-healing. Joseph Murphy emphasizes that no one heals another person. All healing is self-healing. External help only guides the mind toward acceptance. The subconscious mind does the work. What we learn in this chapter. Learners, from chapter 5 we understand that the subconscious mind works the same in all ages. Belief directs physical outcomes. Doctors succeed through confidence and suggestion. Faith is acceptance, not effort. Healing occurs from within. This chapter reminds us that modern life has not removed our inner power. How we practice the teachings of chapter 5. Now learners, let us apply this wisdom. Practice calm belief. Relax the body and mind. Affirm health with confidence, not force. When you speak to yourself, speak gently and clearly. Imagine your body responding positively. Feel gratitude as if healing is already underway. Release fear and tension. Fear blocks the subconscious mind. Relaxation opens it. Let go of anxiety. Trust the intelligence within you. Chapter 6, Practical Techniques in Mental Healings. In the previous chapters, we learned that healing is not mysterious. It is not accidental. It is the result of belief impressed upon the subconscious mind. Now, in chapter 6, Joseph Murphy moves from explanation to application. He teaches us something powerful. If the subconscious mind responds to belief, then we must learn how to communicate with it correctly. The subconscious mind accepts what is impressed upon it. The subconscious mind does not reason. It does not argue. It does not judge. It simply accepts what is repeated with feeling and works to make it real. This means healing is not about forcing change. It is about impressing the right idea. The question becomes, how do we do that? Relaxation is the gateway. Joseph Murphy emphasizes that relaxation is essential. When the body is tense, the mind is resistant. But when you are calm, the conscious mind becomes quiet, and the subconscious becomes receptive. Before affirming anything, relax. Slow your breathing. Release physical tension. Allow stillness. In that quiet state, suggestion sinks deeper. The power of affirmation. An affirmation is not a wish. It is a statement of acceptance. Instead of saying, I hope I will be healthy, you say, divine healing energy is restoring my body now. Speak clearly. Speak calmly. Speak with certainty. Repetition plants the seed. Emotion waters it. The sleep method. Joseph Murphy introduces a powerful technique. The moments before sleep. When you are drowsy, your conscious guard is lowered. The subconscious mind becomes more open. Repeat a short, simple statement that reflects your desire fulfilled. Let it become the final thought. Before sleep, the subconscious works while you rest. The thank you technique. Gratitude is powerful because it implies completion. When you say thank you, you assume the blessing is already received. Instead of begging or pleading, express gratitude as if the answer is certain. Thank you for perfect health. Thank you for harmony in my life. Gratitude bypasses doubt, visualization and feeling. The subconscious mind responds to images. Imagine yourself already healed. See yourself smiling, moving freely, living fully. But more important than seeing is feeling. Feel the relief. Feel the joy. Feel the calm assurance. Feeling is the language of the subconscious. Avoid forcing the process. One of the greatest mistakes is trying too hard. Effort signals doubt. Calm confidence signals belief. Trust the process. Release anxiety. Allow the subconscious to operate naturally. Why simplicity works best. Long, complicated affirmations are unnecessary. Choose a short phrase that carries meaning for you. Repetition with feeling is more powerful than complexity without emotion. What we learn in this chapter. Learners, from chapter 6 we understand that relaxation opens the subconscious mind. Affirmations must be spoken with belief. The moments before sleep are powerful. Gratitude implies fulfillment. Visualization combined with feeling accelerates results. Forcing creates resistance. This chapter gives us tools, practical methods to direct the creative power within. How we practice the teachings of chapter 6. Now learners, let us apply this. Each night before sleep, enter a calm state. Repeat a simple affirmation slowly. During the day, choose gratitude over worry. When fear appears, replace it with a confident mental image of success or healing. Do not rush. Do not strain. Trust the quiet law of the mind. The subconscious is always listening. Whether you speak fear or faith, it responds. Choose your inner conversation wisely. Learners, you have just explored some of the most transformative teachings in the power of your subconscious mind. You've learned that belief is the foundation of creation. That the subconscious mind responds to feeling, not force. That repetition impresses truth upon the mind. And that faith is not hope. It is inner acceptance. Remember this. Your subconscious mind is always listening. It accepts what you consistently impress upon it. Through thoughts, words, emotions, and images. Choose them wisely. You do not need to struggle. You do not need to force change. You need to align belief with desire and allow the subconscious mind to do its work. If this message supported your growth, like this video. Share it with someone who is ready to awaken their inner power. And subscribe to Philomath for more teachings that connect mind, meaning, and mastery. Until next time, learners. Guard your thoughts. Nurture your faith. And trust the quiet power within you.